Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick TV, Facebook, and YouTube. Get all your sports news here first. The daily podcasts are Ken and Ken in the Morning, Lions Talk with Smoking Jeremy B, Wrestling Roundup, The Big Football Show, and more, Shield TV, Lions Villain Report, and Red Zone Rant. The afternoon podcasts are Valhalla, Grosef Sports, WCFL Dolphins Talk, The Cheap Seats, The Bodkin Show, Spirit of Detroit Podcast, and Maniacs. The nightly podcasts are Halas Hall Report, Frozen Tundra Network, Skull Gang 365, The Huddle Sports Network Open Mic, First and 10 with Foz, Main Event Football Show, Prime Sports World, The Man Cave, Prim and Proper Sports. Spitballing Podcast, Lions Fan Cave Chat, Puckett, 313 Den Podcast, The Guys Huddle, Shots from the Sideline, Let's Talk Sports, The Michigan Truth Sports Podcast, Off the Rails, NFC Northeast, Power Hours, and Detroit Lions News. Make sure you follow, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hope you like all the shows.
Good afternoon. Yes, I said good afternoon. Welcome to Halas Hall Report. I'm Woody Bear Down. With me today is Bear Down Mike. How you doing?
I'm good, bud.
Back doing good. You can lift now again and stuff like that. That's good.
Yeah, wife's got me doing chores now.
The honey-do list. And we got our producer Mike the Bear Fan in the background sharing some our show. And if you can hear me, Mike, how are you doing? And I guess he's doing good. So
yeah, doing good.
Today, Washington Commanders versus the Chicago Bears at 4 o'clock. Hopefully it's Jaden Daniels versus Caleb Williams, but he is still questionable, so it's a game-time decision. I would like to see Jaden Daniels, but I would like to see him healthy. I would, because that was the big flex deal for the 4 o'clock game for the two rookies to play. Mike, if Jaden Daniels does not play and Marcus Mariota starts, which Mariota's 2-0 against us in his career, how do you think the game's going to turn out and why?
He's going to give opportunities for this defense to take away the ball. He's a mid quarterback. I just think our weapons are better on defense than theirs are on offense.
Yeah, we got to even, they're both mobile quarterbacks. Jaden Daniels, obviously they have designed runs. You saw a lot last week when Washington played Carolina, and he had some big gainers. But going into this week, I would have said, we got to prepare for a running quarterback, not just a specific quarterback. Sweat's coming back to Washington, so hopefully he's fired up to have a few sacks. He led the league last year on both the teams, Washington and Chicago. So Mike Down, or your producer Mike, how do you think the game's going to turn out and why?
Well, I think that we're going to continue our win streak. I think our defense is going to still do what they do. I think Sweat has a big game against his old team, the Commanders. I'm hoping at least 2 sacks. But yeah, both are mobile quarterbacks. But like Mike said, I think we have more weapons on offense. Just the question is, can our offensive line hold up, or Caleb Williams make fast decisions like he has been and get rid of the ball early?
Yeah, our rush defense has to improve. Brian Robinson Jr., they got Eckler as well. Brian Robinson Jr. has been having a good year rushing the ball. And with the injury report we'll go through, Brisker and Gordon are out today. So I know Scary Terry's probably smiling really, really big right now. We can't forget about Zach Ertz as well. But our rushing defense is I think the key of this game. And last year, this is DJ Moore's career game last year.
Yeah.
He had 230 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's what
Yep.
Fields was throwing at him, and they got to get him more involved too. But I think the key of the game today is our rush defense.
Yeah, our rush defense definitely needs to step up.
Definitely. And
They're,
Brian
they're, the,
Robinson,
what,
yeah.
they're either the first or second team in scoring in the league.
Mm-hmm.
So, we have a 12-game streak. We're letting opponents under 21 points.
Yeah.
This is a good game to prove that you can stop somebody.
And Washington is they're 5-2 for a reason. They're not playing. They're not playing too many slouch teams at all. But they're not a bad team. They're Washington. Their defense. I mean, they didn't help. I heard during the week, Washington's scary because they put 41 up on Carolina. Dude, we put up 36. So it's it's gonna be a good game.
The Commanders team is different with and without Jaden Daniels. With Jaden Daniels, they're barely punted. Because you remember when we got our punter, Caleb Williams, like, you won't punt very much, don't worry.
Yeah,
Their punter doesn't punt very much at all when Jaden Daniels is in there. So, it's going to be a lot different.
Right.
I was watching something on Jaden Daniels. They said that he throws to the right side of the field a lot. So, we got Jalen. Jalen's going to be on Scary Terry. So that's a hell of a matchup right there.
So I'm watching Fox now, Fox NFL. That says signs point to Jaden Daniels starting today. So,
yeah, I mean, one good hit from Sweat, he's out.
Yeah, not just that. He hasn't really been practicing, so he's not. He
was out Wednesday and Thursday. He practiced limited yesterday or Friday. So I mean, ribs aren't. That's where it hurts your breathing and stuff like that. And it's not too warm down there as well. So, if I was Washington, Dan Quinn, I'd be like, you know what? I know this is the Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams showdown, but we're playing for this division, and I would have held him out. At least his ribs heal up a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't think Jaden's going to be running at the ball as much with those sore ribs. I mean, I'm watching NFL Network, and they were showing him trying to take her off for a run, and he just fell down because he couldn't.
He fell down.
To run. Yeah, he fell down because his ribs was hurt.
Wow. Yeah.
Instead of getting hit, he just fell down. So, it's gonna be, if he plays, it's gonna be an interesting matchup. Because they've gotten a lot better, and that O line is gonna try and make damn sure he doesn't get touched while being injured or playing on an injury. So that's where that's why our front four needs to step up.
Yeah, we gotta get in there. Whoever plays, Mario. The last couple of weeks, the Bears have been averaging like 4 sacks a game. So we're getting in there, and I think we're tied for third with takeaways in the league as well. We got to continue that, especially if Jaden Daniels starts and he's mediocre, because you got to think when you throw, you're stretching your chest and your rib part out as well. So if he does play, I think he'll be throwing a lot of short passes today, and we got to jump all over it. Like, I think our linebackers, I think Edwards and Edmonds are going to have a workout today with these short passes if he does play. So,
I got a feeling one of those two is going to get an interception.
Yeah, they've been playing, lights out. Yep.
Well, the Commanders are third in rushing and in the league. They're going to rely on that run game a lot. Yep.
Yeah, Eckler, I wanted him on our team before this whole, I think it was 2 years ago. He's a great running back out of the backfield catching the ball. But Brian Robinson, it reminds me of James Conner in Arizona. He's just like a bull rusher.
Brian Robinson's definitely doing better. Eckler hasn't really done much at all.
Yeah, they put him in last week, but like third downs, short passes and stuff, and he turned it into more. He's still. We just got to prepare for everybody, and I mean, I'll go through it now. Our injury report. Obviously, I just said Brisker and Gordon are out. Larry Borum's out as well. Travis Homer is questionable, and so is Jacob Martin. But Zach Pickens, Terrell Smith, Tyreek Stevenson, and Scott Daly, Mercedes Lewis, they're not listed anymore. So we have finally have Zach Pickens in the lineup if he decides to play. And I like Terrell Smith last year. I think when he filled in, in DB, he did a pretty good job. So I do like them, and I think Hicks and Blackwell will probably start today, and in the backfield. So we'll see what happens. Jalen Johnson's probably going to be on Scary Terry the whole game, which would be a smart thing to do. He can get open. They don't have Dotson no more. They traded Dotson to the Sheagles, so he was a good young wide receiver as well. So it's either Scary Terry or Ertz. So we got to still get in there and hit that quarterback. That's the key, and stop the run.
Right. And the news earlier in the week, I don't know if you're going to say anything about it, but my shocker was cutting the fullback last game.
Yeah, blasting game.
Jones is finally out the door. I didn't even think he was going to make it.
I was so happy when I heard Bayless is gone.
So here's the question, though, about Blackson game, because they're going to start bringing the fullback in. Do you think they cut him because of he was injured, or because our offensive line got better and our rushing game, like Swift and Roschon Johnson, that they really don't need a running back or a fullback because the rushing game and the O-line got better? Yeah. That's what I was questioning in the beginning.
Yeah, we definitely don't need them for sure. The only time we need them maybe is in goal line situations, but we got anybody to put back there to lead the pack. Lead the
maybe Kramer would be the fullback.
Well, the thing is, Kramer's is he the third string center?
Yeah.
Akari was a leader on that team. Last year he was a leader, and he's a hell of a blocker for our running backs. I mean, that was a surprise cut. Bayless one, we all saw it coming. I got a feeling Poles probably try to get him in a trade somewhere prior to releasing him.
Well, Glassagame was more of a situational player. It wasn't an every down back or an every down player. I think that's what kind of hurt him. I liked him too. He definitely blocked good and stuff like that, but it was just a situational thing.
So, Mike, do you know how much that cleared up?
He was pretty much league minimum.
It's like
$2 million.
Yeah.
Velas was more, I believe, saving than Blasting Game, because Blasting Game, I believe, was basically league minimum.
Yeah, because that's all I heard earlier, and all these Bears fans. Oh, we released these two players to make a splash move. I was like, well, they're not making millions.
Yeah, I mean, it just makes two spots on the roster that you can flip, bring people up, bring people down, or even add somebody,
Right.
Yep.
But I don't think they're going to add like a big time player. It'd be more of a rotational kind of player.
Yeah, and me and Mike agreed. We were talking earlier this week. The trade deadline's coming up. November 5th. I think we should leave our defense alone. What do you think, Mike, about that?
I mean, it depends on asking price. Let's see how we are come prior. After this game, we'll see how it is. Do we play Carolina? We play Carolina before the deadline. Let's see how that goes. If we're 6-2, we have a shot. I'd go after somebody if I was Poles. If not, let's stay put. Let's see how our defense is going so far. I want to play more formidable opponents before they make that decision. Because we have been beaten. Not the best teams in the league, but hey, we just play who's in front of us. Because we're not just beating them; we're annihilating them.
Well, I believe the last couple games has been 30 points or more. Our defense with injuries not, they've been playing on point in my view. If anything, I hope we can add to maybe depth of the offensive line. We can't seem to get the unit together. We have rotational person, or this person comes out, this person comes in. I feel like we just need another offensive line that can play anywhere on the line, not just stuck at one position.
Yeah, if they're talking about trading, Herbert, they're talking, we heard Nate. I'm sure everybody heard about Nate Davis.
Nate Davis.
On trade rumors and stuff. If we're going to trade both of them, if there's a offensive lineman teams out there, Kansas City's signing everybody, and or a good offensive lineman out there,
Yeah,
So
Kansas City does hire people, but they don't do them every down because the people that they get ain't 100% healthy, and who knows if they can even stay healthy.
But
Yeah.
there's going to be a lot of teams going out there for running backs,
Mhm.
stuff like that. So Herbert hasn't been playing enough, so we all think he's on, keeping him healthy for trade bait and stuff like that. But believe it or not, like a couple weeks ago when Tevin Jenkins got hurt and got taken out, they benched Nate Davison, and that's when Swift started his going off. So and now Tevin Jenkins is in there, and they're continuing that. So it's like every week, it's like Caleb Williams is improving. Our offensive line is proving every week as well.
Every time we have an injured on the offensive line, Pryor stepped up. When he came in, he played well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure. And we just got
Pryor has been serviceable.
Yep. And he also got thrown out of a game too. But.
And the other name I heard possibly on the trading block could be Dominic Robinson.
Yeah, he hasn't been. We haven't seen much of him at all.
And the only reason why I say Herbert is because we never keep a running back after pretty much his second. The only person we paid for that hurt us was, I believe the last one was Tariq Cohen, and then he got injured.
Yep.
He blew his ACL or MCL or whatnot. So it's going to be basically another David Montgomery. We're going to keep him until the end and either let him be a free agent or trade him away. And this is, I believe, his last year of his contract. So
Yep.
If they are trading him, it's not going to be really much, a 7th rounder or something, just for the fact this is his last year of his contract.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I miss Monty. The way he's been running in Detroit.
Oh my God!
Holy fuck! I mean, is that a thunder and lightning, like the old Jacobs Bradshaw and at the Giants with Montgomery and Gibbs? Holy shit!
Well, what makes Monty so good, I believe, is he didn't expect a lot of money. For the money he got, we should have paid him.
What, he got $6 million?
Yeah,
and we offered him 8.
6 to 8.
Yeah, I think he got $8 million. Yeah, because he said he was doing the podcast with the St. Brown brothers, and then he just said that they gave me a little bit more than what the Bears were offering. And we were all, I think Poles was offering like 6 at the time.
Yeah, okay. So it was opposite. Yeah, I seen that game last week with Detroit, and Gibbs, man, that one run he had, he cut, oh my God, he's fast as shit. And then Monty, I think it was like 2 weeks ago
when he trucked that guy.
Oh my God, dude, he trucked him all right. Holy shit.
Well, Monty's always got that break tackle ability. He always has in Chicago, and he's continuing to do it in Detroit. I'm still a Monty fan. I'm definitely not rooting for the Lions, but I still like Monty.
I mean, I was obviously I have his jersey on now. I miss Forte when the Bears got rid of him too, and he went to the Jets. I mean, he was Forte was a great runner for us, and I miss that guy too. But Monty is unbelievable.
Well, when Forte left, he didn't do a whole lot. Monty's still rolling the tires.
And I'm going to give a shout out to Darnell Mooney. He's doing his thing in Atlanta.
Yep. I think he's the leading receiver over there too. So we'll see. I mean, Vikings lose on Thursday against the Rams.
2 in a row.
Yeah,
that helps us out.
I mean, Stafford. We had questions on, Minnesota's offense going into the season. Sam Darnold just have to be good, which he's doing, but Stafford made with that missed sack, and he went under somebody and he threw a touchdown pass. That was amazing, and he exploded all over their defense on Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Well, after the Thursday thing, seen so many posts and stuff, seen the video, and don't get me wrong, that was a face mask.
Oh yeah, 100%.
For sure. I don't know how he missed it. It was right there for sure. So, I mean, that should have been first down, another play.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they still had a little over a minute to go.
Yeah. they're definitely going to bring something back in like another rule. There's just too many rules already. They just need to get their shit together for the officiating.
Right. Good morning, Edward. But yeah. So yeah, to help us out. I know Green Bay has Jacksonville today, and
Oh,
Detroit has Tennessee. So
that'd be nice if Jacksonville got a win.
yeah. Well, NTN's not playing; he's out today. But
Well, he's been playing like
Jacksonville
crap
has
anyways.
they have Bigsby. He's been running great.
And that Ernest Johnson, he's been doing really well too. He
So
gashed us a couple times.
yeah, but today's game, it's going to be rush defense. They gotta step up. They gotta step up today and make whoever is throwing, whoever's playing. But yeah, I think Mike was right. I think Montez Sweat's going to have a fire in his ass and
Oh yeah,
have a big day today. I hope.
and DJ Morning's another big game.
Yep, his career game last year. Yep.
Let's go for 250 with 9 receptions.
What he had 8, 230, 3 touchdowns last year
Yep.
against Washington. Yeah, it's career high. Definitely got to get him more involved as well. But I do like what Caleb, which Justin Fields didn't do, is getting Cole Kmet and the tight ends involved, spreading the ball around. We all knew that DJ Moore probably will not have his yardage like he had last year, because of him spreading the ball around. So I don't know who's your dark horse today on offense and defense, Mike.
On defense, I'm gonna go with Kevin Byard.
He's gonna get a workload today, huh?
I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna do pretty well. I think he's gonna cover whoever Jalen's not on, right? Which more than likely he's gonna be on Scary Terry. But I think he's gonna help out big time. And on offense, I'm looking for Rome to get much more of an influence into this game. You know, he hasn't really seen too many targets, but when he does, he catches them. I'm looking for a downfield throw. Just let him go. Give him a go route and just toss that ball up. Because their secondary is not as good.
No.
The only person that concerns me on that defense is Dante Fowler.
Yeah, he's been having a great year so far. Hitting the quarterback and, getting in there. So that was a good signing by Washington. What do you think, Mike, the Bear fan? Who's your breakout players of the game, offense and defense?
For defense, I'm going to go with Sweat against his old team. I think he's going to be pumped up, and I feel like Sweat's going to have a good game. Even though I agree with Mike, though, but Kevin, he's been playing good ball.
Yep.
For sure, coming in for the backup. He's been playing good ball for sure. In offense, I'm going to go with Caleb Williams. I think he's going to have a good game against the showdown with Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it going. It's been last couple of weeks. I'm going to say my offensive player, I like to see Kmet. He's been getting open for Caleb Williams. He's doing great this year so far, getting in the end zone. The only player to ever have 2 touchdowns and be a long snapper.
Special teams player of the week.
Special teams player of the week. That was funny as hell. I'm going to say, like I said in the beginning of the show, our linebackers are going to get work today with the running game. I'm going to say TJ Edwards is going to be my breakout defensive player of the game today. He's got him and Edmonds has got to clog that middle up with this running game if they get past the first level. So, but that's my breakout players. Everybody, not subscribe that as well. But if you're not part of Mike the Bear fan, you can put your score prediction in there. And Mike probably looks like he's blending something.
John. They can hear you.
Is that Mike's smoothie for his back?
No, it's his drink that he makes. I thought the earbuds would cancel it out.
Mike, do you have your score prediction on your page yet?
I'll post it right now. I actually forgot this morning.
And if you want to explain what you do if you get the score right on your your prediction.
Basically it's first come first serve. Whoever predicts the score correctly gets a free merch. It's usually something signed or something from the Bears itself. It's always something different. I believe Mike got the last one. What did you get last?
The Tennessee game, 24-17.
What was your winning item?
The Mike Singletary card.
Wasn't it autoed and graded?
Yes.
And I had 1-2 last year, and I got the 2 Singletary. Thank you, Mike.
Welcome. You guys are taking my collection. No, I get quite a bit of stuff. I think the next one that I'm going to do for the people that win, normally I don't say it, but I got an 8x10 Lance Briggs auto.
Ooh, yep.
There you go.
Yepper. Oh, my. Oh, my. Lance Briggs. Phew. I like that linebacker crew, him and Urlacher, man. Those were the good old days when defense wins championships.
Oh, definitely. I got like a defensive wall for the linebackers. Him, Urlacher, Otis Wilson.
And Mike is across the screen there. If you want some Bear 6 Actual espresso coffee, my wife loves it. And you get and if you sign up and you get a bag of it, he actually calls you and thanks you and just make sure it's you and get your address. And he's a good guy. I got a call like within 2 minutes after I ordered it. So it's good. I don't drink coffee, but I heard it was good. So
it's definitely good. I do the cold coffee. A lot of coffee it's a little different when you make the iced coffee. You know what I mean? I prefer iced coffee, and it makes great iced coffee for sure.
Yeah, I just don't understand that iced coffee shit, man. It's either hot or cold.
It's cold, buddy. It's cold. It's ice. It's cold.
God damn. But never had a cup of coffee in my life, so it's
You've never had a cup of hot coffee?
No.
So you're more of a hot chocolate kind of guy.
Hot chocolate, yes, absolutely. When Dunkin'
with the
Donuts,
little marshmallows.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't. So when people ask me, "Hey, I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts or something, Starbucks," get me a hot chocolate.
I do drink the iced coffee.
Yeah. See,
I like some Dunkin' Donuts.
You can make iced coffee better than Dunkin' Donuts.
Woo! I don't know. We heard it in the background. That's probably what his girl was making.
That was probably a protein drink, wasn't it, Mike? If you said your son,
my son's making it. Is it your protein shake?
No, I'm just trying to mix it.
Does he use real fruit and stuff at least?
Yeah.
Even if it's frozen, it's good. At least he's getting that stuff.
Bananas. You said mangoes. Spinach.
Nice.
Watermelon.
Good God.
And grapefruit.
How many ounces?
Like 93% lean meat.
80%.
Yeah.
Wow. He's gonna be more in shape than you, Mike.
He's getting ready to head to the gym.
What sports does he play?
None.
Then what the hell is he beefing up for?
You're a skateboarder, right?
Oh, a skater? Gotcha.
Yeah,
that's dangerous. That's more dangerous than football.
We got some videos of him messing himself up. It's hilarious.
Oh, Jesus.
But at the same time, are you okay? Are you okay?
No. The credit card thing is hilarious.
Oh, really?
You know what that is?
No, except he's got your credit card.
The board comes up and hits you right in the crack.
Oh, okay.
Credit card.
Good ching, huh?
Yeah.
No shit.
Oh, yes. You're good at it.
So we'll get into the predictions of today's game. Bears or Washington. Mike, who's going to win and why?
Which Mike?
Bear down. Hey, Dan, how you doing, bud?
Dan, bud.
All right, how you doing?
Good. He still has that glare and needs a haircut, but that's good. How you feeling?
All right, better.
All right, so we're going to go through predictions, but before that, what do you think the your breakout players of today's games and why on offense and defense?
Who's taking over Brisker and Gordon's place?
It's probably Hicks and Blackwell.
Yeah.
Maybe Hicks. And the offense, hopefully, or DJ maybe.
Because of his record-breaking game last year.
I'm not sure about that, but hopefully he'll have a decent game.
Yeah. I just said he has to get more involved. I think, but I like the way Caleb is spreading the ball around. So I said Cole Kmet again for my breakout player in defense. Our rush defense is a little weary these days, so I say TJ Edwards on defense. So yeah, okay. So we'll go into predictions, Mike. The bear down, Mike. Who wins and why?
I'm gonna say 30-23. Bears win. Caleb throws for 3 touchdowns. The third one is gonna be to let's go Keenan. He throws one to Keenan to ice the game over.
All right, Dan. Who wins and why?
24-20 Bears. I think Caleb will have another good game. He's played pretty good so far this year, so it'd be nice to see him do real good against Jaden Daniels.
Mike, the Bear fan. Who wins and why?
I believe we keep the streak going. We got the best division in the NFC, so I'm going to say Bears win 30-20.
Wow, same score as Minnesota's loss on Thursday, huh? They're saying now, like I said before, that Jaden Daniels they're pushing him to play, but he's not going to be healthy. I do say Bears are going to win 27-21. 27-21. Because I know our rush defense again, but I think Montez Sweat's going to be on a tear, and hopefully Booker gets in there when he plays, but it's going to be lack of cornerback sacks because usually Gordon's doing that, so we're going to be covering these receivers a lot more. So good music, Mike. I like that.
Hey Dan, is your TV up? If so, could you mute it, please?
No, my TV is muted.
Okay. Is it Mike?
No, it's just Pat McAfee talking.
Yeah, it's not me.
So it's Mike, without him saying it's me.
Yeah, there was no music. It was.
No, you're good. It's very loud for everybody. It's hard to hear some people talk sometimes because the TV overrules it. Sorry to ruin your pregame. Sorry, buddy.
He's talking about the Byron Young who wasn't flagged for the face mask.
Yeah, that was definitely a face mask. But the ref's kind of behind him, and if you're behind him, you can kind of see him where it looked like a shoulder pad. But if you were on the side, definitely see a face mask.
Yeah, for sure. Hell, there's a ref probably at the 20-yard line. He can see all that.
Yeah, but you got line.
The fact that they can't look at that because I don't know why they can't look at it. Can somebody explain to me why they can't look at that? It can't be reviewed.
You can't review a penalty. Not yet, anyways.
I haven't seen any records of with the new rule reviewing roughing the passer either. Because there's some questionable calls out there that these coaches can challenge, but I have no idea. Haven't seen it.
The whole rule that the coaches can't challenge under the 2 minutes is it's kind of ridiculous. They should be allowed at least one. Either you use it in the first half or towards the end of the game, especially for situations like that.
What, a penalty?
Yeah. But then I can see like, oh, this guy was holding. It has to be only for specific.
Like last play of the game under a minute or something like that.
Yeah,
like under a
crucial.
minute in the first half or the second half.
Yeah. If a player was tackled, like Sam Darnold went down with a face mask, or maybe the PI, like, come on.
Well, it would have been
That's
15 yards first down, but instead it was a safety.
Yeah. Oh, they need to change that up. I mean, it seems like every year the refs get worse. There's so many penalties for ticky-tack stuff.
And every year you figure out a rule that you didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
But even if they did get the penalty, they still had to march 85 yards or so downfield.
Hey, you got Justin Jefferson on that. You got Jordan Addison. You got some speed there. So I you know what? That would have been probably they probably could have done it, but Sam Darnold didn't look great that game.
No, he was running for his life too.
Yeah, and the Rams, they just looked like they could not be stopped on offense. Puka Nacua is a monster. Even though he didn't get a touchdown, he still racked up a lot of yards.
He would just come off IR too.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I seen that happen. I had him in fantasy. I literally took him right off IR, and I think I started him even.
Quickly, my local high school here racked up 600 yards rushing the other night in a playoff game.
Oh my God!
Who's that? Georgia Southern?
They won 62-48.
What was the average per carry? 30.
The running back that had led with 338 yards, averaged 17.8 yards a carry. It was like 19 carries.
That just means everybody there is scared to tackle.
Yeah. But they didn't pass the ball. It was all running the entire game.
Yeah, when they can't stop the run, why throw? 17 yards to carry. Feed them.
Bryce Young is starting for the Panthers today.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Dalton him and his family got in a car accident.
Oh, that's right.
And now
the Broncos. So
now, what do you listen? I need an opinion here because my head's always negative. But do you think the Steelers took Fields out because of the 4th round pick? They were winning. Okay, they were winning.
I'm kind of on the fence with it, honestly. They're winning. He's playing good ball, even though when Russell did come in, he had better passing game than Fields, but the kid's winning for sure.
Yep.
Winning. He brings a different dynamic than what they're used to. I don't know. Maybe they didn't like the way they were winning. I don't know. It's still winning. I don't know. Maybe they were wanting to put up more points, and they think Russ could do that better. But I was thinking to that Cowboys game that right before they drove down the field, Justin threw or tossed, I guess, that pass to Freiermuth for a touchdown, which gave him the lead. That was all on the defense that couldn't slow down the Cowboys. So, I don't know, just to hold him back for a 4th, it's really not much. I mean, if you're winning, you play the guy.
Absolutely. So we all agree it might be because they don't want to give Bears the 4th round pick, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Piece of shits. I did respect you, Steelers. You can go fuck yourself now.
Justin deserves to stay as a starter.
And then the rumors I heard this week that they could trade Justin Fields to Miami for a 4th round pick.
Jeez.
Would that mean ours automatically turns into a 4th then?
Now, this is the thing. This is the question I had asked.
That should be a rule right there.
They said 51% of the time Bears would get that 4th round pick. Now, what if he goes to another team and plays? Do we still get that 4th round pick?
I would think so.
Because right now, Ravens. This is what I don't understand about
the percentage thing.
The Ravens and Steelers are tied for first in that division, and they took Russell. They started Russell and took Fields out. But if they would trade Fields and start somewhere else, like the rest of the year, did they say a team specifically that he has to play 51%, or is it the total 51% on any team?
I don't think it's that specific in the contract, so I wouldn't think. Because who would think that they're going to possibly trade him? You know what I mean? Have a clause.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I just wanted to know, like, an opinion on, like, what would happen, because I never saw that happen before. It might have, but we not took notice of it.
Well, here's another thing, non-player related. What if our assistant GM leaves at the end of the season to join a team, to be a GM? We get 2 compensatory picks for him.
Yeah.
I think it's like a third, 2/3. That's pretty damn good. So you're talking about a third next year and a third year after a 3rd round pick the year after?
That would be awesome. It's not even, we don't have to get rid of anybody.
No. So that 6th round pick for Justin, now we're just gonna go for a depth piece.
Interesting.
Well, we all know where he wants to go, where he can start. And it's seeming right now, Pittsburgh does not want him to start,
Right.
unless something happens to Russ. But how short is that leash for Russ?
Yeah, because they have no backup there. They don't have Kenny Pickett anymore. He was traded to Philadelphia. I'm sorry, did I say that? I'm sorry, the Sheagles.
They got their 3rd string is Kyle Allen,
And he wasn't bad.
so I mean, maybe the Raiders trade for him. They need a quarterback.
Yeah, Aaron Connell, isn't he out with a broken finger or something?
Aiden O'Connell's out. I think Minshew's getting the start.
I don't know. If I was the Raiders, though, I would just ride the season out. You ain't doing shit. I would draft the quarterback as high as possible in the draft.
Yeah, I would start collecting assets. That means send Max Crosby to the Bears, please.
Yeah, I was squash those rumors now. Here's another opinion question. Listen, I think we should leave our defense alone. Trade deadline. That's just me. I'm hardly ever right, but whatever.
I'm not gonna agree.
Myles Garrett. He'd probably maybe have 4 years, whatever. Isn't it a question about his age? Would that be an issue with polls?
How old is he? Here, I'm gonna look it up.
Late 20s.
You said Myles Garrett?
Yeah.
He's 28 now. He turns 29 in December. So 4 years would be 33.
No, I wouldn't worry about his age.
No, I wouldn't worry about it as long as production. Well, you got to think about the production, which I don't see it anytime soon going down. But it's all about the asking price, right? What do they want? And honestly,
I mean, Garrett, yes. It's just a question up the air. I said something about Hendrickson. I think he's around the same age as Garnett or Myles Garrett. Is there any other? I mean, I was still hearing rumors about Chase Young. Still again.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard Trayvon Walker.
Trayvon Walker's one.
Trayvon Walker, that's the one I would definitely
I
go
mean,
after.
it's got to be on the asking price because I think Poles is probably going to go after offensive line more than anything in the trade.
That's what I would agree with. And Herbert and Nate Davis, trading and stuff like that. There's just some teams that need a running back out there. Pachenko's still out for Kansas City. Other teams that need running backs as well. So we'll see what happens. Trade deadline's November 5th, and as Ken said before, is that we'll know the trade deadline before we know a president that day. So, which you guys want to come up and see me? Donald Trump will be here on Tuesday in my town, and
we had Bernie Sanders here about 20 minutes from me about a couple of weeks ago.
20 minutes from me?
No, from my house.
Oh, and we just had Tim Waltz here on Thursday, so it closed every fucking road down. And now with Trump here at the PPL Center in Allentown, PA, there's hardly any parking. They're going to close every road down, and I work 12 to 8, so that's always good. So go fuck yourself with the roads. What are you seeing, Mike? I heard you say.
Kurt Warner, Rich Eisen, and Gerald McCoy. They all got the Bears to pick, or they picked the Bears to beat Washington.
Yep, looks like Jaden Daniel. Yeah, he's not healthy.
Did you guys watch that Jay Gruden thing I sent on Messenger?
Mm-mm.
He breaks, like, if you watch him on YouTube, he breaks down the team on both sides of the ball. It's actually really interesting to watch. He calls our young, he calls Brisker, Gordon, and Johnson, the young Legion of Boom.
There's Ken.
Hey, we're at the stadium.
I can't see it, so I don't believe you.
I got No, we're walking over to tailgate right now. We just parked.
Tailgate? It started hours ago.
Jesus Christ, 10.
Hey, now.
You got hooked up for the tailgate. You're just going now? Come on, man. That's a come on, Randy Moss, man moment there for you, pal.
Hey, we got 3 hours till the ball game, so we're good.
3 hours. I can. Whew. Yeah. How's the weather out there? How's everything going?
It's actually really nice. I can't turn my background off while we're walking.
I like to see your smiling face anyway in your profile picture anyway. So.
But no, the weather's good. It's in the upper 50s almost. It'll be 60 by game time.
That's nice.
So it's really nice.
So I don't know if you heard, Jaden Daniels is playing for Washington.
Oh, interesting.
So that was they just had the report saying that he's being not like physically pushed, but pushed onto starting today. So if you hear anything else, just let us know because it might be still a game time decision.
Yeah, and there's My Beautiful Life.
Hello.
Hello.
He's getting pressured by the NFL to play because they flexed the game.
Yeah. Show me some Bear fans, Ken.
We're about to walk up. There's Bears fans everywhere here. There are Bears tents, Bears flags. We're about to walk up on another Bears tailgate. In fact, here's some Bears fans right here. Hold on.
Tell them you're on the show.
Yeah, there you go. More Bears fans for you guys.
There you go.
Bear down, guys.
Looks like
Bear
you can
fans.
eat some more. There you go.
Bear fans over there. Everywhere you look.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's definitely an invasion of the Commanders' home turf. It's tons of Bears fans, more than what I saw in NOLA at the game last year down there.
Well, Ken, we want you to drink a lot and take your shirt off and start running around the parking lot.
Hey, it's not that nice out.
It would be for me. I don't care.
No, it's going to be around 60 at game time. By the end of the game, it should be in the lower 50s. So.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful weather. Yep,
Good
he is
football.
in. Jaden Daniels is playing, definitely.
Are you
So.
on football mode?
Gonna be interesting.
Well, guys,
So
I
here
gotta
we're-
go. I gotta cut out early.
All right,
Here
bear
we
down,
go. We
Mike.
got,
Yeah, guys.
we got
Mike.
some more Bears fans over here, guys.
Oh wow.
Bears fans everywhere.
Tell them you're on the Bear podcast.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
more Bears fans. There we go. You guys are on the Halas Hall Report live.
Shortest with that foot. He's not back as
So
well.
there you go.
Talking about Seattle Seahawks and Bills. DK
So yeah, we're making our way over to the tailgating area, but you can see there's tailgating going on everywhere. Bears
Wow.
fans everywhere.
Jesus, they do travel well. They do
Yeah.
travel well.
They travel really well. All right,
So-
now
So give me your prediction, Ken, since Jaden Daniels is playing.
it doesn't change my prediction. The Bears are going to win by 2 scores.
Woo.
The Bears. Oh, hold on one second. How do we get to the tailgate? And
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus
the
Christ,
tailgate
Ken.
zone
You asking
area?
tailgaters how to get to the tailgate? My goodness gracious.
Yeah, hold on a second.
How do you get to the tailgate?
Wow. Is this a tailgate? I don't see any beer in your hands. Is this a tailgate?
So I know we parked here, so we're probably right around here.
If that's Sean Taylor, you coming up, you're
No,
right
Sean
outside.
Taylor's over
Yeah, that's
here.
what I'm saying. Sean Taylor's right here,
Right.
down the side.
So we gotta get
So
to that
you're
one
up
there.
here. We
Sean
gotta try
Taylor's
to see
there?
what
What?
this is right here. Because if this is lot D, you're in lot D.
He's
right
lost.
here.
He don't even know where he's going.
I was gonna say Sean Taylor.
You
Is he
gotta
there in a
find out what
coffin?
lot this is.
Wow.
And it's located in the top
Red
corner
zone
of the
park.
Red Zone parking lot, Northwest
All
Stadium.
right. Did Ken give his game prediction?
Yeah, he
He was
said 2
going-
scores, but
Hold on, because we're getting directions to the tailgate area, red zone. The red zone tailgate area.
all the way over there, but they
A
won't
true
let you get
fan
through.
already knows where to
You have to
go.
walk all the way around. It is literally, you see those trees right there?
Yeah.
It's on the other side of that.
Okay, so we have to
Let's go all the way around.
You do.
All right, go
Okay, go to that side and
Go through
walk
the
all
parking
the way
lot.
around. And like I
Ken,
said,
you better double time.
you're going to see these covers that have solar panels on them.
We have a
You're going to
golf
want to
cart.
cross the road.
Yeah, no.
You're going to have to go all the way
They
around
do in Tampa.
cross the road and get over into that corner.
Hopefully he's got his walking
Awesome,
shoes
Thank
on.
you. Yeah, we're trying to go to the red zone. The red zone.
fastest way, if you go down here, make a left, cut through the lot back there. It's a straight shot that
She's got a really sore leg. Can't they get in one of those carts and they'll take them?
if she's
Her leg is
Yeah.
sore. You go right there to that golf cart and they'll take you right to
Oh,
the stadium.
perfect.
Oh,
Thank
Dan,
you.
you hit that right on the nose, huh?
Heck yeah.
There we go. All right, so what was the question, boys?
Which golf cart are you getting into?
I don't know. We're getting to a golf cart to get to the red zone area.
Is it a Washington cart?
No, it does not have. Oh, yeah, it does have a Commander's logo on
Yeah,
it.
you know it did. Still taking that ride.
Maybe they're going to pick Jaden Daniels up, take him to the field. Jesus Christ.
Get him back to the.
No, I got
huddle
the
and back
Bears
to the
by.
line.
I got the. I'll take the Bears by 2 scores.
Yeah, what's
So-
the exact score though?
I'll go 38-27.
Woo. And I know your wife, she already picked the Redskins to win.
No,
So,
she didn't.
Oh, she didn't? Oh, okay,
She
good.
didn't say nothing. She didn't want to argue.
They're trying to say you took the Redskins. Look, she's like, yeah, no. All right, hold on a second, guys.
Oh, he's getting in the cart. He's taking the ride.
Heck yeah.
Oh, look at that. Those salute to service. I wouldn't get a Williams jersey this early, but that's fine. That's just me. So any last minute things you want to say, predictions, whatever. What do you think, Dan? What do you think?
Oh, there we go. This guy right here. All right, hold on, guys.
Oh, I think we're gonna. You think we'll
Right?
be going,
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
You think we'll be going after Jade Daniels and his ribs?
Either
All right, boys,
quarterback,
where's
you know, Jaden Daniels or Mariota.
Yeah.
We got to get in. We got to get in there. I know these players aren't going to take it easy on him because of his injury and stuff like that. But I don't want to hear excuses why, you know, the Commanders, if they don't win, that Jaden Daniels wasn't healthy, because you have a backup quarterback that's 2-0 against us in his career that could definitely, if I was Dan Quinn, I would take him out. I would have took him out, let him heal up. That's just me though, because you're going for a division. You know, you got to worry about the Sheagles and stuff like that. You want your healthiest players by the end of the year and in the playoffs and stuff like that. So if I was Dan Quinn, I would definitely would have said him today. But no, I would not take it easy on any quarterback back there. Hit them like they're healthy. That's how I say it. And you see Ken smiling on the golf cart because he can't walk.
Yeah, but the problem that people don't realize is that red zone is huge. Oh, so depending on where they're parked, they're.
Wow. Okay, you get that, Mike?
Yep. He muted himself. He didn't want us to know.
Any last minute things you want to say, Mike, on the game today?
No, hopefully we just keep it rolling. Hopefully the defense plays good, and Caleb has a good game. And I feel like we are gonna put the blitz and the pressure on them to disturb Jaden Daniels and his ribs. I'm not praying on an injury, but I mean, or hit them where they're weak.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. If your player has an injury, I don't pray on any injury as well. But you're fucking stupid by putting your highest draft pick, number one in completion percentage in the league. It's not from rookies. It's all over the league. He's number one completion. That he could have sat today, and got him healthy. Because if they lose and he gets hit hard, the Commanders are screwed. They're going to have to ride along with Mariota, until he's healed up. But I would definitely took him out. Definitely fucking took him out.
Yeah. I'm getting numerous messages, so everybody watching, if you need a game feed for the game, hit the subscription button on my page. If that is an issue, private message me, and I'll send you my PayPal information. As soon as you send $4 for my PayPal, I'll give you the game feed right after that. It's better to do it before the game than during the game, please, because I like to watch the game.
And don't forget to put your prediction under Mike the Bear Fan. Whoever gets the exact score, first come, first serve, gets signed merchandise. And Ken, you have a minute. You have a minute to go off for your coffee, if you can hear us.
Hey guys, we're over here with the Commanders tailgate. 1st and 10. Chuck is here for the Commanders. They run their tailgate. They do the stuff with our guys back home at 1st and 10, and then we just went to commercial. Yeah.
I don't want to see no Washington fan on there, man.
Here, let's go down here by the big command corner sign.
Yeah,
and I made a bottle opener, which is down.
Here we go. So yeah.
Well, Ken, we have 2 minutes. You have fun at the game. Be safe. I want to see you with your shirt off. And today's key to the game is our rushing defense has got to stop Brian Robinson Jr. and stop these Jaden Daniels runs that he has, and we got to stop Scary Terry too. We can't forget about him as well. So
hey, thanks to Commanders Corner and Billy for hooking it up today. Everyone enjoy the game.
See you, Ken. Be safe.
Bear down.
Take care, guys.
Bear down.
Stay safe.
So yeah, like I said, our rush defense has got to be there. Stop Jaden Daniels. Got to slow down Scary Terry as well, and can't forget about Zach Ertz. And everybody, bear down and have a good day.
Perfection. Expect nothing else. Do you like to make yourself a hot cup of coffee to start your day? We have both whole bean and grounded. Also great for all you iced coffee if not a hot kind of person. Even make yourself a frappe to quench your thirst. The best tasting coffee with espresso. It's only $18.99 plus taxes for a 12-ounce bag. Buy 1 to 5 bags and shipping is only $7. If you spend over $100, shipping is absolutely free. Broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.